Hello everybody, Arctic here, and welcome to another episode of Infinity Craft. And today I have cleared out the fences that I put here because I plan on putting in my next building. And I want to put it right here because I figure why not keep it near the base? It's going to be sort of important. And I've already got everything I should need to get started. I'll need a little bit more after that for some components, but we'll get into it. I'm basically moving my shepherds or whatever over here, and I'm going to bring sheep over here, and it's going to be amazing. So let's go ahead and start laying out the foundation, and I can show you what I got planned. Now with that, I've got the basic layout planned. It's nothing super major, just a nice little start right here. I'm going to go ahead and time-lapse the next bit because it's going to be the main flooring in here. And I kind of, you guys will see what it's planned to be, but to give you a really quick rundown, I've got a lot of different style of blocks that are going to be intermingling to make this look good. So, and with that, I have what I think will be the floor. I might have to expand this a bit, but I think, given the fact that it's a little bit bigger than that, and that was big enough, this should be fine. So now it's just a matter of bringing up the walls. This is going to be two-story, and you'll see why later. But once we get the walls up and I get the door secure and stuff, then we will. I need to put a wall back in there. But then I will go about putting my guys in here so that we can start getting trades and stuff figured out once everything else is going. My idea of having a sheep farm inside the wool build, inside of this too, is so that all I have to do is keep those shears in the dispensers filled, and this will make me as much emeralds as I want over time. Won't be the fastest thing in the world, but another source of emeralds for being able to buy stuff is always good. So let's go ahead and get the walls put in and get everything else situated. Get the walls put in, start getting their booths set up, maybe bring them over soon, get doors. Let's go. Alright, so I've got myself some terracotta and some concrete, and I don't know exactly how I want to do this. This terracotta is such a complicated block on how you gotta place it to get the effect you want. So it's you. Nope. Yep. 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 So if I go through mixing a bunch of stuff like this, I'm thinking if I can manage it with the others, I might get a nice pattern that'll look good. Nice pattern that'll look good like this. And it'll make for an interesting roof. So let's get this going. I don't know what I'm going to do in the middle, but we'll try and figure that out. We'll be back afterwards. Okay, so we've got some preliminary lighting down. I've got some stuff I want to redo, some stuff I want to relight, but I'll work on this as we go. I'm loving the ceiling, how it's all mixed matched, and I have some lights hidden in there, mainly for the upper floor for mob proofing, but it also gives a nice aesthetic of a light sticking through. Might lower them if I really need to, but I think it looks fine. So yeah, I need to worry about lighting out this whole thing, which is going to be the hardest part, but with a little bit more work, it shouldn't be that hard. I think end rods are going to be a massive help. So I'll get back to you probably after I have started moving the villagers over. Because at that point, I think we'll be good for opening up. And then I've just got to worry about getting sheep up into the upper floor, building a bunch of auto shearing things, which are really simple. piping it down through this into this lower area so I can just quickly acquire it. Shouldn't be that hard. So I'll get back to you guys once I have the villagers moved. I think. Oh, that looks good. It's just like right here, right there. And with this, we have the interior pretty well sorted, other than lighting. We've got lighting just strewn all over the place to start with, but we'll narrow this down a bit more when we get there. Ooh, that's going to be its own bit of. I'll deal with that in a bit. I'm going to get the villagers in here first. I think I have two more. No, I'm too shy on how many villagers I need. So I'm going to need to bring 2 from this over there too. But to start, we need to get these folks from down here migrating. So the quickest and easiest way to do that and with this, or at least just one side, should be able to get them all moving that way fairly easily. Actually, let's go ahead and just do both sides. After we get them over there, we'll figure out how many villagers from over there we need, but it should only be 2. So I'll get back to you when this is done. And with a little bit of headache, we got all of our villagers put in. I still need to handle something about the lighting. I'll figure that out in a bit. I need to get the next section done so I can get the storage put in. And that will be getting my auto shearers put in up top and bringing sheep from over there over and getting them dyed. Luckily, an auto shearer is really easy to make. To make an auto shearer, you just need a hopper minecart, a hopper, chests. That's more just to get the stuff out of it. There are other ways to collect. Well, hopper minecart's the best. You get an observer aimed at the block the sheep is on, and a little bit of redstone coming from the observer going up to fire into a dispenser, and you fill the dispenser, as you can see right here, with shears. What that'll do is anytime a sheep eats grass, it instantly regrows its wool. And at that moment, this will fire off and shear them, meaning they will eat, they will become wooled, and then they are instantly sheared of their wool. The wool falls on this block here, gets sucked up by this, and goes down into this chest. That's what we're going to build for every color of sheep I can get up over there, so that I have unlimited wool stocks for my villagers. So it's going to be a bit of a faff, but it shouldn't be that hard to just get everything situated, and then once I'm done, I won't have to worry about that anymore. I won't have to worry about sheep or anything like that. And I can start worrying about the outside aesthetics of this building. But each of these guys is going to take like white, brown, gray, black, gray. So yeah, we will get this going. Boop. So we're not completely done, but I went ahead and raked up the chests down here. And up here we have already started accumulating our... I have every color put in here, but I have 4 slots extra, so I'm probably going to go through my trades and probably throw maybe 2 more white, 2 more black in or something like that, because I want to say those are the most common. In fact, when I go through here, Oh, you're brown. Huh. Black. Maybe black was fairly common. Get this all situated so that this stuff feeds down. I'm debating between if I want to have it sorted or not. Because I could have this go out into pairs and go to specific chests. And we might do that. It's iffy. At the moment, though, at the very least, I have a quick access to just dump everything down there. I want to get the others in here, get this all wired in, and then I'll worry about the rest. So, we'll get back to that in a minute. Okay, so we've got a roof on the place. We got it pretty well lit up. I won't say it's perfect, but I think it's pretty well. I need to get some glass right there. Take this ladder down, and we're in the main storage area where I can stick everything. I do have hoppers feeding into this so that I can get that all hooked up to auto drop in. I just haven't yet. So now we are literally down to the last two things for this entire place. I want to pretty up this outside so it's not just a red block. My idea was I was going to start it like this and then just come in and carve in my design so that it looks better afterwards. So I think that's going to be the first part that we're going to do. And then after I do that, we will finally tackle the inside once more, get it fully cleaned up, fully prettied, and call it a day. So, let's get in on this. Nothing like intending to do a time lapse and then realizing that you have replay currently disabled. So that's where I'm starting at with my front. I want to probably stick a window of some sort up there, but I've got a black layer like this that I want to put behind it. So I'll probably actually do... Oh, man, my inventory is a mess. Yes, I'm using quartz as scaffolding because I'm too lazy to go get my actual scaffolding. So, oh, fuck. There was no cuts, I just lagged. Yes. So if I do... How's that look? Oh good, I have the black concrete on me still, don't I? So if I go... That really doesn't look that bad. I'll repeat that on the other side, maybe add some trim to the window. Yeah, let's get back up, see what that looks like. Alright, so visuals are not completely set in stone, but I've got a good run on the front of this, and I've got this wrapped around the side. I'm still not entirely sure. I think that sticks a little too much, but I wanted something to help pop it out, kind of like I have on the MAD building. But then, if we go in, I was trying to find a way to get this lit up and keep it lit up, and I finally decided sea lanterns hanging from the ceiling, along with this inset lighting, I think it works really good. I also got some lighting under this, which there's nothing in there yet. But up here, this is still as we are, but I've been letting them run for a bit. I'm trying to think how I want to feed this all into here, because if I pull this up, right there are the hopper lines feeding down to those chests. And it's a matter of if I want to feed this straight into those, or if I want to manually sort it. I haven't decided. So if I want to manually sort it, I'll put a slab set here and some chests here, so I can just go and manually toss it in there to empty these out. But we'll probably cover that later. I might do it off camera, well, I've done most of this off camera and just talked about it afterwards. But yeah, everybody's set in. The only thing I need to do is technically get them, cure them. Well, zombify them and then cure them to lower their stuff. But beyond that, I think I'm good to just go ahead and clean up for now. So yeah, I'll clean up for now, and we'll see where we are after this. So I added a little bit of extra stuff. I want to add some more, but I added some street lights. You can see this here in the dark, but now it's some light. Also, I went to record a time lapse, and then when I went to go render it out so that I could edit it, it corrupted on me. So the time lapse of me clearing all of this out has been completely lost. But I cleared all of this out so that I could plan for my next build to be in here. And because it's so empty and barren, I went ahead and started adding some stuff to liven it up. It's giving me ideas for other things, but I'm slowly working at it. So yeah, this is all of that. Now, I'm not sure what we're going to do next. I have a list of things I want to do, but hold on. Let's go check the list. The list. So finish the outside of the base. Technically, what I'm working on: build a tree farm, make a stem farm. Those two can be combined into one. Make a creeper farm. I could do that. I have an idea where I want to do it. Connect all the nether portals. That's what my nether thing was for. Build a golden carrot store. I'm not sure if anybody would use it. Revamp the villager breeder. Yeah, I need to do that. Revamp / finish the church. Yeah, I need to do that. Finish the house. I'd like to think that the house is pretty well finished. It's got some touches it could still use, like some rooms and stuff, but I'm happy with it as it is. Build the Infinity Craft Highway. I've been working on that. I need to put more work into it. Get a full shulker of Elytra. That seems like a stream idea. Raid an Enderman farm. Oh, that would be fairly easy to accomplish. And a Blaze farm. That's something I really want to do. But the day of me recording this last clip is also the 8th, which is the day that 1.18 comes out. And because it's the day that 1.18 comes out, I'm thinking on taking a short break to do another idea, another project, another video idea I want to work on. And then we'll come back once the server's updated to 1.18, because that should be in a few days. I might get one more episode done before then, but honestly, I think 1.18 is coming to the server as soon as some of the plugins that we use are updated. While I go ahead and get this a little bit sorted back into the chests, because I'm too lazy to go hunt them down, thank you all for watching this video. If you liked this episode, hit that like button. If you're new here, hit subscribe. As always, you guys have fun. I'll see you later, and look out for the interesting, different series idea that should be coming out sometime in the next few days. Depends on how long it takes me to record, but it should be a lot of fun. It's something just slightly different. Still Minecrafty, but slightly different. I've got one other video that I also need to do. Bidis has a new game out, and I've been meaning to play it for like a week now. So we'll also get that done. So until then, you guys have fun. I'll see you later. Bye!